guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. First of all, Happy New Year. I hope that 2018 is going to be a wonderful year for everybody watching. For my returning viewers, thank you. I really appreciate you sticking with me throughout the past year. I appreciate all of your likes, your comments. It really does mean a lot to me. And for new viewers who have found me here, I'm very happy that you stumbled across my video here on YouTube, and I hope that the messages resonate. And if they do, please feel free to like, share, and hopefully subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Now today's reading will be a 10-card Celtic cross, right? Focusing on the energy surrounding each of the signs for the month of January 2018. I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck for the main reading. Pulling 10 cards plus one additional card from the bottom of the deck is the overall energy for the month. And then I pulled two additional guidance cards from the Soul's Journey deck by James von Praagh and the Soulful Woman guidance card deck. Okay, so I pulled two additional ones just for extra messages for the month of January. Just a couple of things before we get into the reading quickly. The 2018 overview readings, they're up for all of the signs. So please do go, watch your video, watch your sun sign, but I also suggest watching your moon sign and your rising sign. That way you will have a really, a better idea of what is coming up for you throughout the year. Sometimes some of the messages won't resonate in one of the videos, but then when you watch, all three together, you really get a better picture of what's coming up for you. So those are posted. For Virgos watching out there, I really do apologize. Apparently at the beginning of the video for Virgo, the 2018 overview video, I think I'd immediately finished recording Aquarius, and then I stopped and I meditated on Virgo, shuffled, and I guess I had Aquarius on my mind. I kept saying Aquarius instead of Virgo, but it was for Virgo, that reading. So I edited and I uploaded the video. So I apologize for that, Virgo. Sorry about that. Okay, so continuing on. Again, the messages in the videos, in all of my videos, they are general, right? I do obviously focus on each sign as I meditate, and the reading is for that particular sign, but there are many people with many different situations, right, watching the videos. The only way that you can really get a good personalized, look at what's going on in your life is to get a private reading with me. If you're interested, you can take a look at my site. There you'll find all the information about the readings that I offer, as well as pricing. My site is changingphasestarot.weebly.com, or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Okay, and one last thing, I will be putting out for the full moon at the beginning of January. I'll be doing so in the next couple of days. I'll be posting a full moon special reading for this new full moon of the first super moon of the year. And I'll also be doing my giveaway that I do. So it will be a drawing for a 1-card reading. I will post a separate video for that explaining exactly what you need to do. But if you're interested, just follow the instructions and you'll be entered in a drawing to win a free reading with me. Just something that I like to do at each full moon, and it's just my way of giving back to everybody who watches me. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and enough talking. Let's get into your reading. See you in a minute. Hi, Taurus. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your January 2018 reading. As you can see, I've already laid the cards out. I'm really just trying to save a little bit of time by doing that. I'm trying to keep my readings, to around the 30-minute mark. So in order to, move a little more quickly, I decided to meditate and shuffle and lay the cards off camera. And so now I can just get straight into your reading. So let me lower the camera here for you. All right. So starting off with the card that you see back here, right? I'll hold it up so you can see it better. This is the overall card, the overall energy for the entire month of January for you. Okay, this was the card at the bottom of the deck, and it's Major Arcana number 14, Temperance. So this card tells me that it's, there might be some type of waiting, and that's kind of echoed by the card at the center of your reading, which is the Hangman. So there might be some type of delay. You might need to wait on, moving ahead with something. Usually, but it's divinely timed, right? So obviously we need to keep in mind that time is a human construct, and so, things don't always happen when we want them to, right? So this has to do with divine timing. Temperance also has to do with balance. If you can see, let me hold this up again. You can see that she has two chalices, right? One has water in it and the other one is fire. And instead of, just dumping the cup of water into the fire and putting it out, extinguishing it, she has the exact balance, right? She has this perfect balance that she needs to create miracles. She creates a rainbow out of it. So it's finding balance, or the need for balance, right? It also has to do with moderation and practicing moderation. Sometimes it has to do with combining forces. But I do feel that there is some type of waiting involved, with something going on during the month of January for you, and divine timing in that as well. Now, if we look at the card at the center of the reading, which is another Major Arcana, number 12, the Hangman, this is a card of suspension, of being suspended. You see how he is upside down, right? He's surrendering to this position. And actually, he could get out of the position if he really wanted to, right? He could undo, kind of wiggle out of the cords, or the whatever this, the whatever it is that's tying him up into the tree here. He could easily get out of that, but he doesn't, because there is a reason for him being in this position, okay? So this card, when it comes in, it represents a period of waiting, of surrendering to this moment of suspension. Kind of, it tells you to let go and just accept the things over which you have no control, right? Because obviously, to be in this, or he's put himself in this position as well to gain a different perspective on something. You see with his head, you see that there's a light encircling his head. And if he were the right way up, he would not view things from the same way, in the same manner that he does upside down. So sometimes when the card comes in, it tells us to change, or it's a call for us to change our perspective, or change an old way of thinking, in order to, continue with our spiritual growth, in order to gain a new perspective on a situation, right? So there might be some type of need to gain a new perspective, and also some type of waiting. And it has to do with, or what's helping or hindering the center card here, the crossing card, is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands speaks of a decision, right? It's sometimes it's, you can kind of think of you're facing two paths, and you have to, both of them look equally good to you, but it's up to you to decide which one you actually choose. So it's, you taking the control of the situation, you having the power to pick one of the paths and then sticking to that choice, So the Two of Wands, the Suit of Wands has to do with daily matters. It has to do with the work that we do, our daily activities. It's also our creativity, creative projects. So with the Two of Wands, this could be you deciding between two jobs. This could be, maybe a job that you're already in, a job that you're looking to get into. This could be if this is two different business ventures, you kind of weighing both of them up, right? It could also be collaboration, so you partnering up or collaborating with somebody else on a creative project. But whatever it is, it's a card that speaks of choice, and about you choosing where you're going to invest your time, your energy, your enthusiasm, right? You're in control here. And so it's kind of interesting because you're in control with the Two of Wands, which might help, I guess, the situation of the Hangman, because with the Hangman, you're really not in control. It's all about, surrendering your control, right? So it's interesting that you have that crossing the Hangman. Now, at the foundation of your reading, you have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so earth energy. Obviously, you are an earth sign, Taurus. So this, could be your own energy. We know that when the court cards appear in a reading, it can be situations and events that we're dealing with. It can be people that might be playing a prominent role in our lives during this month of January, for example. Or they can be us just taking on, embodying energy, taking on the characteristics of this King of Pentacles. Now, the Suit of Pentacles has to do with the material things in life. So money, work, our education. It's also about tangible things that we can touch and feel here in the material realm. So, our homes, the things that we are able to buy with the money that we earn, as our possessions. And kings and queens in the tarot, they have really mastered that particular suit. So the King of Pentacles, he has mastered, the suit of Pentacles, which means that he is very financially secure. He's very successful, prosperous. He's down to earth. He's very practical. He's also very stable. He's very knowledgeable. Very financially secure. He works hard, but he's very practical and kind of straightforward. The way that he approaches situations, he's very grounded, in the way in which he approaches anything, So he's very safe and steady energy, right? Very solid energy here. So with this at your foundation, again, this could be a person. If it is, it would either be a Taurus like yourself, or Capricorn, possibly, or Virgo. If not, this might just be you feeling that, like taking on this energy of the King of Pentacles. In the past, it seems as if there was something that came in very quickly. You were either asked to, make a decision quite quickly, decisive action. Might have been a lot of back and forth, messaging back and forth with this card, because usually the Eight of Wands has to do with it's quick energy. So, if it was news coming in, it wouldn't have been like a slow, snail mail type of correspondence. It would have been messaging back and forth, text messaging online. If this was you needing to act on something, you acted, you very quickly, moved ahead with something very quickly. It's also a card of, sometimes it has to do with finishing a project, reaching a particular goal. But whatever it is, it's very strong, swift, and powerful energy. Crowning your reading, so the message from your higher self is the Emperor. Okay, and this is Major Arcana number 4. And this is a very strong, powerful figure, right? The Emperor is sort of the archetype of the father figure in the deck. We have the Empress, and then we have the Emperor. And the Emperor is he's very protective, right? So say if this is a person that you're dealing with, typically this would be an older male figure. And somebody who is, it's kind of like the guardian, the patriarch, very, very protective of what's his, so of his family, of his home. Sometimes he can be a little like too demanding, he's sort of this authority figure. So sometimes he can be a little aggressive, somewhat of a dictator in the negative, like sort of the shadow side of the Emperor. But in general, this is just a very protective and very structured person. So if this is somebody that you've been dealing with, it possibly could be, or this could be you taking on this energy. And, we do have this strong, solid male figure at the foundation, and then the strong, solid male figure, crowning your reading. And you also have another strong, I always sort of put these two together, but the strong male figure as well as the outbound energy. So these, they could be three different people. They could be, all three could be aspects of the same person. It could all be you and just you taking on these different energies, right? But a lot of, powerful, kind of, ready to go, kind of take charge energy here. But what's coming up in the future for you is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is a card that speaks of recuperation, withdrawing, taking time out, a need to, rest and recuperate, and sort of reevaluate in order to make the next move, to move on, right? I was just getting a separate message from this card, but maybe I'll come back to it. But the Four of Swords, it is a card of healing as well. It's a card of retreating, so this might be you actually taking a few days off for yourself. This might be you going away on vacation for a few days during the month of January, or this might just be you, retreating and spending time alone at your home and just recuperating, reflecting in order to, come up with the next course of action or the next, step where you need to go from here kind of thing. You appear in the reading as Major Arcana number 20, the Judgment card. Now, this is a card that speaks of, it reminds me a little of the Death card because there is a sense of ending and beginning with this card. It has to do with making an important decision, possibly a difficult decision, a judgment call, right? But it's also about endings that bring about new beginnings. And it's important to remember that, it's impossible to have this rebirth, this new beginning, without first having, a death or whatever that might be. Death being an ending to a particular situation. So, it is a fresh start. So you appear as, ready and being called to this new, fresh start. And what's coming around you in your environment, how others see you, you have the Knight of Swords. This could be a person around you. If it is, it would be usually a middle-aged air sign individual. Not gender specific in these general readings, could be male or female here, but typically it would be either an Aquarius or a Libra or a Gemini individual, or this could just be, the energy surrounding an event or situation, or this could be you taking on the energy of the Knight of Swords. This person, he's out of all the knights, he's one of the faster moving knights, right? The Knight of Swords, Knight of Fire, they're the two fast-moving knights. And you can see that he has his sword drawn. He is ready for action, ready for battle. Even though there is no opposition in sight, right? He's still there looking, he's poised and ready to kind of take on whatever comes at him. So this could just be, you taking on this energy, feeling as though you're very ready for this new beginning coming in and ready to kind of go after whatever it is. And if there are any obstacles coming in or anything that you need to face, you're ready to do that. Your hopes and fears, you have the Ace of Cups. Aces are, this is, divine energy. This is a divine offering. It's the universe extending this beautiful Ace of Cups to you. Aces are also, they're new beginnings, they're yes cards. So, if there's a question or if there's a situation that you're unsure of, the Ace comes in to say it's a yes. With judgment, with you as the judgment, and the Ace of Cups in your hopes and fears, you're hoping for this new beginning. I think that you are, You're ready to embark upon this new beginning, this fresh start. And the Ace of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment and joy and happiness. It's our feelings, right? The Suit of Cups is feelings and emotions. And it's a beautiful new offering of love. That sometimes this card appears when there's an actual, offering of love in the form of like an engagement, a proposal, something along those lines. So you could be, maybe this is you, hoping for this new offer of love coming in for you, right? Some of you watching the video. It could just represent new love coming in, right? This could be you fine-tuning your intuition, because the Suit of Cups also has to do with intuition, psychic abilities. So this could be you really focusing on your intuition during this time and empathizing with others possibly. Or this could be a new partnership, could definitely be, a relationship, so a new love, a new romantic relationship coming in, could be a new offering of, proposal, marriage, like I said. So many different options here for the Ace of Cups, but whatever it is, it's a divinely, offered, divinely offered offering. Didn't mean to use two offers right there, but it's divinely brought to you. In the outbound energy, you have the King of Wands. So again, this could be an actual person, right? This Ace of Cups, a new beginning, could be linked to this King of Wands. If it is, this would typically be an older male fire sign individual. So that will be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Usually, he would be older again. He's mastered, all of the element or all of the characteristics of his suit. So the Suit of Wands, or the King of Wands, sorry, he is a very kind of a force to be reckoned with. He's a very dynamic individual. He's a strong person. He's very bold, charismatic. He's inspiring. He really, he has great vision. He's very courageous. He's, whatever he sets his mind to, he goes after it and he achieves it. So he is kind of a force to be reckoned with. So this might be the person that's, attached to this Ace of Cups. There could be a relationship or partnership coming in between you and a fire sign individual. This could be you taking on this energy, and you feeling very happy about this new start, new beginning, and you feeling as though you are ready to, to really go after whatever this new thing is. And but again, keep in mind that there's some divine timing, some possible waiting, some needing to see things from a different perspective in order to make whatever this choices or, this judgment call, begin with this new, or to enter into this new, either new relationship, new partnership. There's some divine timing at play here. Now let's take a look at your two oracle cards. First one from the Soul's Journey deck. You have Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, and the colors, we have beautiful, it's like a green and lilac are the colors on this card. And from the Soulful Woman deck, we have card number 44, Inner Guidance System. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. This is beautiful. Look at it. Let me allow you to take in all of the images. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so for the guidance cards, I usually like to read the description from the guidebook to give you the full meaning for each card. So, with imagination, the book says, by its very nature, the physical body is limited by the 3 dimensions, but your mind is free to travel without boundaries and merge with the cosmic consciousness. Your mind is the great creator, and your imagination is its toolbox. Everything in life begins with the energy of imagination. Thoughts are real and they can manifest themselves into the physical world. Train your mind to only have positive thoughts and you will attract positivity into your life. If you can see it, you can be it. Visualize the components that you want in your life and imbue these thoughts with love, and they will become your reality. Conversely, if your mind strays to negative thoughts, you will only bring that energy to you. Be positive and loving. Imagination is creativity. Express yourself and let your imagination assist you in letting go of any creative blocks and allow your dreams to come true. Remember, you are not doing this for other people. It is your soul opening up and singing its unique song. Interesting. And the inner guidance system card. It says, my best answers always come from the calm, radiant space within me, my inner guidance system. The more I live according to this inner compass, the less concerned I am about what others think, and the more at peace I am with my choices. We have choice card at the center. I get better at following my inner guidance and my choices improve over time. I'm excited to know that there is a reliable guidance system within me, my own feelings and intuition, and I rely on it every day. Both positive and negative feelings are information from my inner guidance system, helping to steer me in the right direction. Through these soul-guided choices, I am powerfully shaping my own destiny and expressing my purpose and individuality. I am grateful for my loving and wise inner guidance system. So I think that, you are being asked to. I said, a number of times, I think, during the reading, that there is this, very divine energy at play in your reading here. So, listen to that. Listen to this inner guidance system as you make whatever this decision is, right? Trust in the divine, trust in the universe to give you this new perspective. Surrender to that. Make this judgment call. Embark on this new beginning. You have divine energy coming in here. You have it here. You have it with the temperance card. So, I think that this card, it really ties in very well with the rest of your reading here for the month of January, Taurus. So I do hope that you benefited from the messages in some way. I thank you once again for joining me. I look forward to reading for you again next month. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful January. Bye for now.